Even though I've been writing professionally for 14 years now, or maybe because I've been writing professionally for 14 years now, I don't get as excited by the blank page as I used to. I don't get scared by it, but I don't get as excited by it. So I figured I like tools, I like camera gear. What about writing gear? In this case, I want to try out a new screenwriting program, Final Drafts.
There are many ways to harness Final Draft's powerful tools to assist the scriptwriting process.
So I signed up for a free trial because it has this thing where you can create beat sheets to kind of plot out a script and then use an outline to organize it into a structure and then bring that into a script so that you have something of a scaffolding to start writing the actual script. So I figured for this week's work video, let's try it. Thinking Final Draft's not for me. Why is that like that? What I'm finding is Final Draft's actually kind of slow. There's like a noticeable lag when I'm trying to move through documents that I haven't experienced in any text document in years. Another thing I'm not wild about with Final Draft. Once I set the beat board, create the outline, turn the outline into the script, that's stuck. So for the most part, what I thought I was gonna have to use Final Draft to do, I can do in Highland. So in Milanote, I can create a beat sheet. I can export it in Markdown, bring that into Highland, which will give me the outline through which I can write the script, use that as a scaffolding, hide the scaffolding of the outline to print out the script. Well, we're back to using Highland. Well, it's a shooting day. And today we need to, right now, film an interview for a future video and then record my talking head portion for this week's work video. This is the main one shot. All right, interview done. Now I need to set up so that I can film this talking head. I think this works. Okay. Let's get started. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes trying to think of what's on my mind to say for this video. And honestly, what's on my mind right now is bar charts. I'll show you what I mean. So this is a extremely simple looking bar chart. But when I tell you it took me about an hour to figure out how to do this, well, it took me an hour to figure out how to do this because I needed to get data from a spreadsheet into a format that I could then bring into this software so that each of these little lines corresponds with a piece of data from a spreadsheet. So then I can kind of automate things. My hope is that I can use this to develop a process so that I can do this kind of thing in the future and it'd be a whole lot easier. But right now I'm in the stage of just figuring it out. I did use a template to create the actual chart that's going to be going in this video, which looks like this. But even that, I think I spent like an hour and a half having to change things that I didn't like about it or that didn't suit what I was going for. So even with something that should have been more plug and play, it still became a bit of a headache. And I think I may have just been better off sticking with the one I was building from scratch, which is what I'll probably return to this weekend so that I can get more of a custom format that will suit our purposes for future videos. Anyway, that's what's on my mind. this week's video. You ever finish a project and it's kind of like finishing a workout, you just want to be done. You want to chill, catch your breath. But with work, that can be hard because there's always more work. That's kind of the boat I'm in right now. Finished this most recent work video, but I need to start on the next work video, but then I also have non-video work that I need to get on. So it's kind of how I'm using today is let me catch up on email. Got my inbox down to 10 unreads. That's usually the goal I set because there's always more email. Think I've just about caught up on my reading, like newsletters, things to just stay informed. So I think all I have left today is to start thinking about the next video. Which I should start doing now. I think that's it for today. Which is not nothing. Like, I think the important thing for today was, in addition to catching my breath after the last video, also starting a bit of momentum for the next video. And so I think going through the interview transcripts, figuring out, okay, what are the themes that came up across the different interviews is a good starting point. So then on Sunday or Monday, I have a sense on, okay, what could this video cover? What's most important? I'm not starting from nothing. And with that, the work week can end.